Hey everyone, welcome back to the farm. It's Brad with Batchelder Family Farms, and we have had some rain. Finally, it's been months and months. It feels like since we've had this amount of rain. In the last 30 hours or so, we've had close to 4 inches, if not over 4 inches by this point. Our ponds are about 10-15% full. They were completely dry as of a couple days ago. I've got Owen here with me as well, gonna help out today. It's still raining right now. I'm going to show you a little bit of what the animals do. It's not a whole lot of fun in the rain. Some things that we do to help get prep for the winter, getting things ready whenever it's raining outside so we stay busy, and getting our pig pens and ready and getting prep for some baby chicks that we're going to get later this week. So hopefully I'll have them all ready and we can show you by the end of this video the baby chicks. Stick around. If you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel. At the end of the video, give us that thumbs up and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Tell the buffalo, along with the cows are out in the pasture, can't really see them, but most animals, I like to put out extra hay whenever it's gonna rain like this or whenever it's gonna get cold. And they typically stick around that hay bale and they just eat, kind of keep their energy up, keep them warmer. You can see down there the chickens, they're mostly in this little pen down there. The ducks, there's a little bit of water where they're at right now. They're just kind of hanging out. It's kind of their weather. Yes, my 2-year-old's running around without a raincoat on. I've put it on him 3 times. This last time I haven't been able to find it, so he's running around without a coat right now. Skip and Darth Vader and Doris haven't been inside a whole lot. You can tell they're still pretty wet. They have made a muddy mess of their pen in here. Just cleaned it out a couple days ago, so need to be cleaned out again. But in here, getting out of the rain, they'll go out in a little bit and eat hay, and then we'll come back in here and kind of go back and forth. But they're in here being pampered, staying dry. Are you ready to get some baby chicks? Uh-huh. Did we go get some stuff at the store today? Yeah. You want to show everybody where it's at? You want to show them? Show them. Where's the stuff? You can tell we did a little shopping this morning. Well, with the exception of our heat lamp. We've already had that. I always get a couple extra light bulbs. I get the red light bulbs. It's supposed to allow them to sleep, the baby chicks to sleep, not the bright yellow light. It makes it seem like daylight all the time. I love getting the pine shavings from Tractor Supply. We've got pellets, different types of stuff. This seems to be the best. It's easy to clean, and it seems to be easier for the chicks to get around. And got this bag from a grain elevator the other day, knowing we were getting ready to get chicks. It was on sale, so we haven't used it before, but anything that's chick starter grower is really good. So hopefully this does the trick, and from there we'll probably have to get 3 more bags about this size until we put them out with the rest of the flock. Few other important pieces. One is this. This used to be, my mom had a smaller dog, a Shih Tzu, and it was a pen that she'd leave it in. He'd get nervous whenever they leave, so they'd put him in that. So seemed to keep him calm. And now we use it and we put it over the top of our chick pen. So while the chicks are little, I've got some more cleaning out to do of this. But while they're little, we'll put them in here with the heat lamp, water, food, and keep them contained. This is a metal stock tank, so it's not going to have to worry about rubber melting. People use rubber stock tanks as well. And then we'll keep food and treats and stuff like that in this container with the lid on it. And it's pretty easy. We'll clean this out at least once a week for them. I'll clean out their food and water daily, and they'll be in here until they're about 3 months old. We'll move them to a bigger pen until they're about 5-6 months old, and then we'll move them in with the rest of the flock just before they start laying eggs. So something I'm getting ready here is the feeder, and let's see if I can open this with one hand or not. Whenever we first get them, the first few days, I want to make sure that they can get in their feeder and know exactly where it's at. So the first 3 days at least, we'll leave this. We'll just fill this up with food and leave it open. And then once they get used to coming here and they know this red bowl is where their food is, I'll put this part back on like you saw, and then we'll be able to fill it up and keep more in there at one time for them. Okay, Owen, it's all ready. What do you think? Yeah, what do we need to get now? A baby chick. Yeah, baby chicks. So we've got our food down here. I will get the water container. It's a smaller one. Just doesn't take up as much space in there for them. And then I like putting the heat lamp on one side of their pen here. That way, if they need to get away, if it gets too hot for them as they get older, or on warmer days, I'll move it up higher so that's not as much heat. And as it's colder, then we'll move it down so they can get warmer. But there's plenty of room for them to move away from it as they need. So, number one, prep for the baby chicks, ready to go. Owen, you ready to get ready? The pigs ready? All right. So the two things we do, well, really three things, but two things we're doing today to get the pigs ready is one, I just take 2 bags of those pine shavings and I just dump them out. And we don't have it in here year round because the pigs are actually such clean animals that during the winter, if we close the days we close them in when it's extra snowy or extra cold, we lock them in here. They will go in one spot. They'll go to the bathroom in one spot, and that's it. If we open the door, they'll run outside. Like there'll be some days where open the door in the morning and they're out all day, and when I open in the morning, they run out and they go to the bathroom. They're extremely clean animals. But in the winter, they don't always have that choice, so we'll put in these pine shavings. They'll use that. They'll get this all spread out and kind of make it look like we spread it out. And then the other thing we do, and I've only turned on one right now, is I put in 2 heat lamps for them. They typically, unless it's really cold, they don't like to sleep right next to each other. So we'll pile up a bunch of straw, which I won't put that in until closer to December. We'll get some loose hay and stuff like that put in here, but we'll put some straw in December. And you can see Brick there is already settling in. And then we have another one over here that we'll have on, and we'll have another big pile of straw, and they'll really make their home in here, make their beds in here, and help them keep them extra warm in the winter. So pig pen, super easy. Just getting it ready. It's supposed to be cold this weekend, so hopefully they're nice and happy. Well, Owen and I are back over at the house. It's stopped raining pretty much. It was sprinkling on us a little bit whenever we walked inside, but now it's not. You can see our pond. If you watched our last video, Dean and I were out there in the middle of that pond. It was completely dry. This is all in the last day and a half. It is filled up. This amount, you can see the size of the pond. It's not a huge pond, but there was absolutely nothing, and now it's probably 25% full. Something we haven't had in months here. And there's something out there. I have no idea what's out there in the water. Maybe a bird. I don't know. But anyway, that'll do it for today. We will be back to show you the baby chicks when we get them tomorrow. And who knows how many we're going to get. We go in always think we're going to get a few, and we come back with a bunch. So we'll see. Here to go get baby chicks. And look who's going to be so disappointed. He's sleeping. How many are we getting today, Jenna?
I don't know yet. A chicken
nugget. Boy. Jenna, how many did we get?
26.
What? Oh my gosh.
Heart wants with the heart.
Ready to take the baby chicks home?
Yes! Yes!
Can't believe we got so many. Okay, we're back putting them in their new home for I don't know how long because we got so many of them.
Okay.
Did you dip its beak in water?
Mom hiding.
Do you remember what all breeds you got?
I got two hard on the both hands.
Be easy with him, buddy.
Easy running. We got Well Summers, cream leg bars, black sex links, barred rocks, signature Wells, lavender Orpingtons, and
No, big kitty. Got in there.
That's it?
I think
All 20, whatever of them?
black sex links. Did I say that?
Yeah, I think so.
Dip your beak.
Did you let Owen pet one yet?
He's too scared right now.
You don't want to pet one? Owen, tell Mama who got the pin ready for him. Owen, who got the pin ready?
Me.
Yeah, you. Good job. Just wanted to show you from that big pile the pigs had. It's 2 days ago now almost. They've spread everything out. You can see Brick over there. Kind of has his own way of staying warm. Gets underneath these rubber mats. I don't know if you can tell on video or not, but they're all wavy because they get underneath them and they use them almost like blankets. But we've got 2 heat lamps on for them. It's supposed to be down in the mid 30s, maybe even lower tonight. So it's going to be the first real cold one of the year, but they'll stay nice and warm bundled up here. And with the baby chicks over there with their heat lamps, we got a lot of lot of heat lamps going on right now, but keeping the animals warm, so it's definitely worth it. Well, just pulled the Ranger in for the night, so calling it a night. Thanks for following along for us. It was a couple days getting everything prepped, all the rain we got. And it was really nice, almost 4.5 inches in just over 2 days. Our pond seemed to be almost completely filled back up. It's crazy how fast that happened. It had been so dry for so long. A lot of fun getting the pigs ready for this first cold front coming through with Owen, getting the heat lamps in there, prepping for the baby chicks. We definitely decided to wake him up when we got to the hatchery. He would have been so disappointed. Poor little guy fell asleep on the way down. But that was a lot of fun. Again, thank you for following along. Hope everyone stays well, and we'll see you back here real soon.